Good evening. I thought I would hop on here and show you guys another project and see what we can make tonight. So today I was playing with my chalk stuff and I had seen this thing that you can do with it. I keep finding all these different things you can do with it and different surfaces you can put it on it. So today I played with a canvas. So I'm going to show you how to put it on a canvas. And this is just, you could get these in the dollar store. I think I bought these in Walmart in a pack. I don't know, it was a whole bunch of them for like $4. And today, earlier, I saw somebody that did chalking on it. They took the top, I'm always like, oh, wrong direction. They took the top and they cut a paint starter stick and they glued it to the top. So it was a wood border here, a wood border here, and they took those cute little wooden beads that you see, everybody's making bead garland, and they attached that so it could hang. It was really cute, and I was like, oh, I have to get some of those beads and some paint starter sticks, or I was thinking of other things. Or you could put this in a frame. This is just a flat canvas. Okay, you can do this on a regular canvas that has the wood frame. Matter of fact, there's called reverse canvas. That I'm going to show you another day. I actually bought the stuff to do it with. So something on it. Hold on. And so today I practiced. I did a practice run. This is too light. The colors didn't work, but I'm going to show you how to do this. So we're going to paint this canvas and then we're going to chalk on it. I'm waiting for my additional chalk. Some of my stuff's coming tomorrow to come in so that I have some of the other colors, because I have a lot of light colors, which is fun, but if you're putting them on white stuff, it doesn't really pop. But we're going to take this one. I made watercolors. I used the paste. This blue paste right here. I took just a little bit of this, put it on this tray, sprayed some water on it, watered it down, and then I brushed it on here. And then for the bottom part, I don't know if you can see it, it's a lighter shade. The bottom part, I put some white in it just to change the shade. So I have decided this one, I'm going to do brown, and then I'm going to try chalking yellow over it with this Go Confident in Your Dreams transfer. So I thought that would be kind of cute. So let's get to business. I'll just show you how to do this. It's super simple, and this could make a great gift, whether you put it in a frame or you design your own frame. I love this. Or you can sell them. A lot of people are making this stuff and selling it. I'm like, it's genius. So I'm not going to use paste to do this. I'm going to use this paint. Comes from Walmart, right? A little acrylic paint. This will stay on your clothes. You don't need a lot. We can always make more. And I want it to vary. So I'm just spraying a little bit of water in there because I want to make it more like a watercolor. I don't want it painted solid. I'm going to stir it up. Might stir it up with the brush. Let's see. Now with this canvas, you should go ahead and do, sorry, my brain. I worked last night. I got stuck for the overnight, so I'm running on like 4 hours of sleep for the whole night last night. Because my job, if somebody can't come into work, I can't go home. And that happened at the end of my long week. One week I worked 60 hours, and then the following week I worked 20. So I just finished the 60 hours. So I'm just stirring it up a little with the paintbrush, watered it down. If I had a chip brush, if you know what a chip brush is, it could look more grainy like wood. So we're just going to, I wanted a little waterier than that. I'm going to stick some water in it. With our paste, you want to use distilled water. Okay, I'm just going to brush it. I don't know if you can see. I'm going to brush it across. I want this to be streaky, kind of almost like maybe it's some kind of a wood board. So I'm going to come back. I'm going to just do this really quick. I want it like a little aged looking. Now this is my first time doing this, so you can play with it. You can make it more solid, or you can make it more variating. When I did the other one, like I said, I went from darker to light color, but that's not my intention this time. So just going to spread it around. I even sprayed a little water on the canvas. I don't want to get it soaked because we want to chalk it right away, so we're going to have to make sure it's dry really quick. So this is just, like, I just love showing you all the different things you can do. So if you buy a transfer, that transfer should be good for 8 to 10 uses, and I'm reading posts of people who have used them a lot more. This one lady, she did a class, a make and take class, and she used the one transfer like 20 times. I was like, whoa, which that's the exception. But if you take care of them, and you can use them multiple times. So I'm going to probably mix up a little bit more. I'm just spreading it around on there. I do not want it all one solid color, so I'm going to play with it a little bit. I do this on my tumblers, but in the tumblers I use alcohol ink. So, okay, let's make a little bit more. I'm going to leave this a little bit darker this time. So I'm going to put a little less water in it, make it a little heavier because I want to make some of the streaks, and hopefully that's my intention anyway. So this is what I do in my downtime. I just play. And you can just keep spreading it around until you say, hey, I like that. A chip brush would give you much more of a look of a wood, which is kind of what I'm trying to get a little bit of here. It's a little weathered. That transfer did feel really used, Brad. Hi, Sharon. I see you're watching. Hope you're enjoying. I am having so much fun. I absolutely cannot wait till my additional stuff comes. I have stuff coming in tomorrow, and I'm going to let you guys see it. That's mostly for a make and take class. I don't really have a lot of personal stuff coming in for me because, you know, you got to do that. Probably should put something under there because I'm going to get paint all over this table. But if you saw my table, it's got glitter. It's got, because I do tumblers. Oh my gosh, probably have epoxy on it. This top coat stuff I use. So basically you're going to do this until you like the way it looks, which I'm thinking it's getting pretty close to how I want it to look. I really want some white to be showing in there. I'll hold it up so you can see it better. I want it to look a little, like not just like we just painted it. Ooh, I like that. See how I'm putting some stripes in there? Yeah. Hi, Ashley. Glad you're here. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Again, I'm experimenting here today. This was not like the planned. I showed you the one earlier that I did earlier today. Just way too light, you know, but you learn. But the cool thing is, you get these in the dollar store. Great thing to practice on. Okay, so I want to chalk right away. I could let this dry for a couple hours or whatever. I'm just going to use a little heat tool. I make cards, so I emboss them with this, but I also do this with a blow dryer. It's just, this is a little quieter. So you don't have to buy anything if you have a cheap blow dryer or a good blow dryer. You're not going to ruin it. So here I'm going to dry it so we can put some chalk on it. Hopefully it's going to work. Just blow it around. You just have to make sure it's dry. I'm having so much fun with this. There we go. Right? Still a little damp. Feels pretty dry to me. There we go. Totally changes the look when it dries. I'll hold it up for you. Okay, when you do heat it, use a heat gun, you want to make sure that your surface isn't too hot because that could ruin your transfer. So that's what I got, right? I don't know, if it's your thing. I kind of like it. This is the transfer. This one, it's been used a few times, so I'm not gonna fuzz it. Fuzzing, if you've seen me, is just putting it on a towel, getting like, basically you're getting a little lint on the back. With these canvases, I read you want to make sure they stick good because, you know, they're not even, they're not nice and flat. So I'm not gonna fuzz that, but I would if this was brand new. The one I did earlier today, I did fuzz a couple times because it was a brand new transfer. All right, now line it up where you want it. Now I could do this, and if I had another transfer that had flowers and I wanted to add it to it, whatever, you can mix and match. I love that. I don't have a lot of transfers because I ordered my kit, and then with that storm and everything, everything's been held up. Getting shipped because it comes from out west, but it's on its way and coming tomorrow. Okay, so I just going over the letters just to make sure that I get a nice seal. This is like a silk screen, so you want to make sure that you're sealed around it. I'm going to use yellow, and like I said, I could do this in white. That would probably really pop. Yellow or white? I don't know. Any ideas? Anybody? Let's do yellow. I like yellow. Yellow is like my favorite color, so let's do it. If it doesn't pop out, guess what? I could paint over it. That's pretty cool. And these are just the dollar store ones, so it's good to play with. So I'm just stirring my paste. And my paste is starting to thicken up a little bit. You really want to have it like consistency of yogurt, sour cream. So to thin it down, I just put distilled water, which kind of stretches it. Do both. That's a good idea. Let me grab the white. I like it. So actually, if I do both, should I just do some of them in yellow? Or should I ombre it where you get part of the way? So it could change in the middle. That would be cool. I kind of like that technique. It's one of my favorites. So my white, I have been using this since I got my kit, right? So I was going to actually put this down so you guys could see better. Hopefully you can. Okay, ready? You don't really need to see me. You really want to see the project. All right, so let's do both. I like that idea. I think I'm going to go confidently in white. I just put some on here, run it across. I love doing this. Go in the same direction. On these, it doesn't matter as much, but when you're doing the inks, because we have inks, so you can do t-shirts or towels, which when my ink comes, I put that in a later order, so that's not even shipped yet. When my ink comes, I'll be showing you that. So I got some more stuff. So I'm going to do that. I think we'll just do direction in yellow. So I'm going to do the Of Your Dreams in there, white. And if something's really close and you're afraid of getting the white like in that little part, I could tape that off, but I don't want to do that. Okay, that's it. This, I'm going to then take this squeegee and I'm going to toss it. I have a pail of water here. White that goes into the yellow? Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that where the direction is. So I'll put a little more. Ashley's got good ideas. I do like that. I do have done that. I don't know if you've seen that, but all right, so we'll put a little more white on, going into directions. And I'll show you that ombre, which is pretty cool. I'm going to go a little bit heavier because I want to have a little extra down here to blend it. Just going to put a little bit extra on there. Now I'm going to get the other one. Always wipe your squeegee off because that's all good as long as you don't have any other colors. Hey, Timmer, I see you're watching. I camp with Timmer. We've got a camper in the same campground. So I'm going to go ahead and spread the yellow on. This is just so much fun. I could do this all day long. And the really cool thing is, since I've been doing this, I have so many friends that I've been able to give birthday presents to. Like everybody's got a birthday in February, feels like, and March. So I've had so much fun just giving gifts away. And I've been able to do that because it's so, really, it's a reasonable. And they're homemade, which I love homemade gifts. Brad, you were too late. Ombre left to right. Oh, that would have been a good idea. I'll have to try that next time. You guys have the best ideas. Yeah, Brad is my husband, and he comes in my craft room every now and then and plays. But I'm just going to rub it together with my finger. That's how we're going to ombre it and switch it colors on that one spot. Now I'm going to take my, see a spot I missed there. Let me get a little bit more yellow. There's a little spot. If you miss a little spot, just check it over because you can add it. There we go. Okay, so now that I did that, I'm going to just go across with my squeegee because it was a little thicker where I rubbed my finger. Now, I can't mix this back in with anything because this is really kind of contaminated. It's got white and yellow in it. All right. We're in the middle of working on my craft room, so I got everything everywhere. So, okay, let's pull this off, see how it came out. Right? Grab the corners. And you really want to pull from the center because then you don't stretch it. Ooh, I like that. I probably could have got a little more white on the ombre part. Of course, that was a last-minute decision, but you can see. There, can you guys see? Almost looks like a little wooden sign, doesn't it? Ooh, I like that. If you look, I went off the transfer a little bit, right? I don't know if you guys can see it. A little tiny spot there. I did that, well, now I got it the wrong way. Right there, right where my finger is, see it? So I want to show you how to fix that because I did that earlier on the other one. If I had my magic eraser, I'm sorry. I just have a little magic eraser and I'm going to just take that right off. There, and then that made a little more white, so I just went and got a little bit of my brown and I touched it up. You love that, Ashley? Isn't it? Oh, Ashley, this stuff is so much fun. I have made all kinds of stuff. Snow-capped mountains. They do have a transfer with mountains, Brad. I'm going to have to order that one. We live in a log cabin, so all that stuff would be awesome. I just love this because it's so simple. So that's kind of what I have to show you tonight. I've been doing this for a couple weeks. I'm not an expert. I'm just kind of showing you guys as I learn. And listen, I do Facebook parties. If you're in my area, I do make and take. I have a make and take class coming this Saturday. I think we've got 12 people at that one. So that's fun. Everybody leaves with a project where they make it. And then they leave with the transfer. If you're interested in that, go ahead and message me. I also have... I just will come and do a demonstration, or you can come to my house and visit. Thanks, Sharon. You like that, huh? And I have a club that you can join, which that's where this transfer came from, that Chocolate has, where for $19.99 and tax, you can have shipped to you a size B transfer, and it would come in a package with a couple pastes. And if you absolutely love teaching people, like I'm doing, or you just do a lot of crafts and you like sell to vendor events and you want to jump in and become a designer, yeah, you can just go ahead and contact me and join my team. But if not, hey, you just want to like watch, that's awesome. So again, this is our project for tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. And tomorrow I get more stuff, as long as it doesn't get held up, because today one of my packages is postponed. And I'm going to come live and show you all kinds of things that you'll get to see that I ordered, because I've been a lot of showing the same transfers. Okay? All right, that's it. I had a long night, so I'm going to go get some sleep. I hope you guys have a great evening. Thank you. If you like this, share it. Thanks.